In 2025, tech companies around the world decided to launch the most powerful AI models ever created. They promised a future where artificial intelligence would solve humanity's biggest problems, make our lives easier, and unlock possibilities we'd never imagined. So they built massive data centers, trained models on trillions of data points, and deployed AI systems that could write, create, and think in ways that seemed almost magical. All of that to usher in what they called the AI revolution. But here's what they didn't tell you in those glossy keynote presentations. Every time you ask ChatGPT a question, every time an AI generates an image, every time these systems learn something new, there's a hidden price tag that's growing larger by the day. And it's not measured in dollars. Let me paint you a picture. Right now, as you watch this video, AI systems are consuming electricity equivalent to what 22% of all US households use in an entire year. That's not a typo, 22%. To train just one large AI model, data centers need to feed it information for weeks or months, burning through enough energy to power a small city. But here's the kicker. That's just the training. The real energy drain happens every single time someone uses these AI models. Every query, every image, every response adds up to a cumulative cost that's straining power grids globally. And it gets wilder. These AI data centers, they're thirsty, like really thirsty. We're talking up to 5 million gallons of water per day for a single large data center. That's enough water for a town of 10,000 to 50,000 people. In 2025 alone, data centers worldwide are expected to guzzle around 560 billion liters of water. By 2028, try 1,068 billion liters, an 11-fold increase. And where are these water-hungry facilities being built? 2/3 of new US data centers since 2022 are in places already facing water stress. More than 160 have popped up in the last 3 years in regions where water is literally worth fighting over. But the invisible costs don't stop at electricity and water. Building the hardware that powers AI requires rare earth minerals, stuff like neodymium, dysprosium, and praseodymium. These aren't just sitting around waiting to be picked up. Mining them requires 1,000 to 5,000 liters of water per kilogram of refined product and generates radioactive waste containing thorium and uranium. Plus, AI chips and GPUs have short lifespans, so they're constantly being discarded, creating mountains of toxic electronic waste. And because these materials come from geopolitically sensitive regions, the race for AI supremacy is literally fueling international tensions. Now you might be thinking, okay, but AI is doing all this cool stuff, so maybe it's worth it. Well, let me introduce you to the people you never see. Behind every smart AI system, there's an army of human workers doing data labeling and content moderation. Low-wage, emotionally exhausting work. They're the ones scrolling through disturbing content for hours, tagging images and teaching AI systems what's right and what's wrong. And they're doing it in the shadows under difficult conditions so that the AI you interact with seems seamless and intelligent. Harry's where it gets really interesting or really scary, depending on how you look at it. While AI is supposed to give us personalized experiences online, it's actually trapping us in echo chambers. AI-driven algorithms show you content based on what you've clicked before, what you've liked, what you've searched for. Sounds convenient, right? But it means you're only seeing information that reinforces what you already believe. Filter bubbles and echo chambers aren't just annoying. They're fragmenting society, making us more polarized, more extreme, and less capable of understanding perspectives different from our own. And then there are deepfakes. AI-generated videos so realistic that you can't tell they're fake. Political figures saying things they never said. News anchors reporting events that never happened. Terrorists creating fake attack footage. From blackmail to election manipulation, these AI-created fakes are eroding trust in everything we see online. The scariest part, AI can now personalize propaganda. It can analyze your psychological profile and tailor messages specifically designed to manipulate you. Studies show that targeted AI-driven campaigns influence 34% of users, and personalized ads get 10 times higher click-through rates. One-size-fits-all propaganda is old news. Now the lies come custom-made just for you. But let's talk about what might hit closest to home: your job. By 2025, 85 million jobs will be displaced by AI. Sure, 97 million new ones will emerge, but here's the catch. 77% of those new AI jobs require master's degrees. Customer service reps face an 80% automation rate. Data entry clerks, 7.5 million positions eliminated by 2027. Retail cashiers, 65% automation risk. Manufacturing workers and truck drivers, 2 million and 1.5 million jobs at risk by 2030 respectively. And women are hit harder. 58.87 million women in the U.S. workforce are in positions highly exposed to AI automation, compared to 48.62 million men. In 2025 alone, 76,440 positions have already been eliminated. The problem? Most workers don't have access to comprehensive retraining programs or safety nets. You lose your job to automation, and suddenly you're supposed to get a master's degree to compete for the new positions. Good luck with that. And it's not just about jobs. AI is making decisions in healthcare, finance, and even warfare. Autonomous weapon systems are being deployed with AI doing the targeting. Automation bias means operators trust the machine more than their own judgment, weakening their moral agency. In healthcare and finance, AI errors can have life-altering consequences, but these systems are operating with minimal human oversight. The more we depend on AI for creative and analytical tasks, the more our own critical thinking skills atrophy. Why struggle with a problem when AI can solve it in seconds? But that convenience comes at a cost. We're losing the ability to think deeply, experiment, and iterate. Then there's the vulnerability of AI itself. AI-powered cyber attacks are learning and evolving in real time, adapting to avoid detection. These attacks can automate reconnaissance, identify vulnerabilities, and execute breaches faster and more accurately than any human hacker. Adversarial attacks can manipulate AI models by feeding them deceptive data, causing them to make dangerous mistakes. And many of these systems are operating autonomously without sufficient human oversight or fail-safes. One wrong decision, one poisoned data set, and the consequences could be catastrophic. So what do we do about all this? Well, in November 2021, UNESCO created the first ever global standard on AI ethics. The EU AI Act now legally regulates AI systems based on risk, banning things like social scoring and imposing strict controls on high-risk applications in healthcare and finance. The UK has a pro-innovation framework built on fairness, transparency, accountability, safety, and contestability. The US issued an executive order emphasizing that AI must maintain American leadership while staying free from ideological bias. But regulations alone aren't enough. We need human-centric innovation, AI, that complements human skills rather than replacing them. We need retraining programs paired with real job opportunities. Programs like Google Career Certificates, Coursera courses, and government assistance through WIOA and TAA are helping, but we need more. We need AI transparency so we understand how these systems make decisions. We need explainability so we can trust them. We need digital literacy programs that teach people how to spot deepfakes, understand algorithmic curation, and navigate an AI-saturated world. Companies need to detect and remove misinformation. Platforms need digital verification tools. And you need to question what you see online. Understand that content might be algorithmically curated just for you, and stay skeptical of information that seems too perfectly tailored to your beliefs. The hidden costs of AI are real. They're growing and they're affecting you right now, whether you realize it or not. From the water drying up in desert regions, to the jobs disappearing in your community, from the filter bubbles shaping your worldview to the deepfakes eroding your trust, AI's rapid ascent is changing the world in ways most people never see. The question is, are we going to let these costs stay hidden, or are we going to demand transparency, accountability, and a future where AI serves humanity instead of depleting it? That's it for today. So hey, if this opened your eyes to something you hadn't thought about before, give the video a like and share it with your friends. Or if you want to dive deeper into how technology is reshaping our world, click on these videos and stay curious.